Yo, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Now, if only I can get into my Shopify account. Can you hear me okay? Oh, gosh, Shopify. I am a human. Can you please let me get into my website? Thank you. Gosh. All right. So I probably should have spent this time just like, I don't know, packing orders, but I really wanted to try out this um, system, see if I can do a live stream. I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know what you think. Let's see. All right, so we are on order 5,418. So we'll see how that goes. How does everything sound? Can you guys hear me okay? I'm doing the best I can here. Let's see. All right, so now I can see how many viewers I have, all that fun stuff. Uh, Battlefield Scavenger. Melded Moxite. Hello, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. I'm just gonna keep going, and we'll see what happens. All right, so we got Milden Moxite, Hanbai, Blast of Champions. That's a Champions of Kamigawa card, not Blast of Champions. I am so good at Magic. Let's see. That's Double Masters. Dominaria. Dark Ascension. Hanbai Blast. There we go. Magic cards. Hanbai Blast. Great Teacher's Decree. That's a white card. Ran and Shaw is a rare. Here. All right. Ran and Shaw. Skyship Stalker is another red card. There we go. Mullen Exhale is a Dark Here card. That might be it here. Hello, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. If you've ever wondered what it took to pack orders of free Magic cards, this is what it looks like. Then exhale. All right, so we've got how many cards? We've got 7 cards. I think this is 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then every order gets a sticker. Goes in a shipping shield. And gets marked. If you're joining in, make sure you let me know in the chat. Appreciate you being here in support of the Harmless Card Bank. I would not be able to do any of this without the support of my followers. That's a wing. There it is. Wingnut, Bat on the Belfry. Jenica's technique is up next. There it is in the alternate art. Etherwell from Mirage. Earl Ear. So yeah, guys, I mean, like, I've wanted the opportunity to kind of go live while I'm doing this for a while, and I just got a new camera. It's not super expensive, but I wanted to have like kind of a top-down view of what I'm doing so that you guys can see how it looks when I'm packing orders. And I appreciate y'all being here and hanging out. Interdimensional web watch. Another order down. Uh, Planet Texas, my email is harmlessofferingmtg@gmail.com. Omni cheese pizza. Is that the 5-color one? No. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Doing what I can. I wish, like, I feel like I would get a lot more, just reach and stuff if I could do more live streams, but sometimes it's hard with, everything I got going on. So, here I am, trying to do my thing. Spicy oatmeal pizza. Ugh. Ovika and Phyrexian Scriptures. That's a pretty sweet pack. Let's see. So Ovika is going to be over here. Phyrexians. There it is. Phyrexian Scriptures. All right. So this is a order. Another one here. So this one, they got a couple of basic lands. They got a Phyrexian Scriptures, an Ovika Enigma Goliath, spicy oatmeal pizza, Omni cheese pizza, and a Little Lita Orphan Amphibian. Nice little pack. Another order down. 5420. Have you guys gotten some solid hits out of Sacred Strixhaven so far? They're saying my bit rate is too bad. Or too good, I don't know. Alright. Next order is 5421. Patient Naturalist. We got some green cards in here. New Generations Technique. And I would love to have music playing, but like I've tried those different playlists where they say that it's like all um there it is. New Generations Technique. But it ends up giving me a problem. So I'm just chilling. Patient Naturalist. Come on, where are you? Yes, sir. I'm Harmless. I built the website for free Magic the Gathering cards. And right now you're watching me pack orders. So right now I am packing order 5,421. If you check out my website, you can check that out. Just so you know, lead times are a little bit long because it does take some time for me to do this. Enable the screen. That's going to be over here. Joseph, I think it will. I don't think we're. I think part of what I kind of needed to make an adjustment on is I don't think it's necessarily going to end up being an LGS store in the traditional sense of an LGS. I think it's probably going to end up being a community center that's focused around Magic, but we'll see because, um, like, I think that I don't know, like, there's so much that there's trying to take something that is inherently not focused around profit and turn it into something that needs to have profit to function ends up being super like just counterintuitive and like I don't know. There's a lot that I'm working through and trying to figure out for myself, but we'll see. Right now I'm trying to focus on the content. That's why I'm here right now doing this live stream. Where is this card? Lessons from life. There it is. So I think it's a matter of there's a lot of people doing things the more traditional way, and more power to them. It's just I feel like I've been trying to do something different this whole time, and I need to find a way to keep that kind of focus and intention the same way. Stole new Phyrexia and a giant Adipage. So if that makes sense. The hard part is that when you're trying to trailblaze something, it can get pretty complicated. So but I think that, like I said in a recent video, this is definitely a project that, even though a lot of people that you see online wouldn't think that you would need because of just, like, if you're making a lot of content online around Magic the Gathering, you probably don't need this service. But there are a lot of people that aren't making content and things like that that um, do need this to be able to really enjoy the game. So I'm hoping to just continue on with the work that I'm doing. There it is. Found it. All right. And the last card is a Soul of New Phyrexia. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Even just having one person hanging out is, uh, it feels kind of magical. Like, uh, there's so much that we can do together that really uh, makes this system just do a whole lot of work and makes for some really magical stuff. Don't know why I'm having trouble seeing analytics. Where is this? Concurrent views. All right. But we continue to work. We do the best we can. And the biggest thing that I genuinely appreciate about all of my followers and customers is that they give me a lot of time to get this done because I'm not doing it full time yet. So that means a lot to me to be able to take a little bit of extra time to make sure. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Get these cards to you in a good way. All right. So that is 7 cards. There we go. There we go. There we go. We are order 5421 there. But even if you're just kind of hanging out with me right now, that means a lot to me. Um, Being able to hang out with you guys is great. Next order 5422 bespoke. Got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards in this. Bespoke bow. That's a blue card, right? Yep, that's a blue card. Shredder's technique. You know what? There are some cool cards in Ninja Turtles. Is it my favorite set of all time? No. It's probably one of my least favorite of the last few sets. But I think that if we want Wizards of the Coast to keep trying to do things and take chances on stuff, every once in a while we're gonna get a set that maybe I don't like. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I know that there's a lot of people who are like, I think that as a Magic player, I should have to like every single set and every single card, and that's just not a realistic expectation. Because they are literally designing a game for millions of people, if not more than a billion people. And, like, if you just kind of accept the fact that there are going to be cards, mechanics, sets, or even other things that Wizards of the Coast does that you don't like, you are going to be a happier human being that way. Where is this Shredder's technique? Is this a rare? It's not. Of course. Found it. Found it, guys. Mighty Tanables. But how are you guys feeling about the sets coming out this year? I would say I'm probably even less excited about Marvel than I was for um, Turtles, but I think that we're going to continue to get some really powerful cards. Genghis Frog. That's a multicolored card. Donatello's technique. That's the standard printing. I've heard a lot of talk in CEDH about Sewer Valence Cam. We'll see how that ends up playing out. I haven't seen it played yet, but seems I like watching play to win, so they talk about it a lot. Donatello, Turtle Techie, Ultron, Scientist. Alright, we're gonna go the whole way in. There we go, found it. Splinter, Lita, both in foil and non-foil. What are you guys collecting right now? Like, are you just building commander decks? Are you playing in standard at all? Are you playing on arena? What are you guys doing? Mirko and Moira. Come on. We're going to take a quick break off of this camera. Turn that off for just a sec. Because I want people to know that I'm live. So, oh, actually, I can't. Dang it. All right. Let's bring that back. Just do this. Hello, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you being here. Got order 5422. If you're hanging out in chat, let me know. I can see that I have concurrent viewers, but beyond that, I can't see if you're there. So give me a wave emoji in the chat or anything like that, just to help me see people. Let's see, 5423. Silver Quill Pledge Mage. We're getting into some older stuff that I've had in here for a while. So let's see. There it is. I'll tell you right now, when you are sorting through, when you're sorting through thousands of cards, when you just like open up directly to the card that you need to put in the order, it is chef's kiss. A beautiful thing. Weeping Lizard. Yo, we got some Homeland cards in here. Homelands cards. Try and say that 5 times fast. I'm Leaping Lizard is right there. Coral Reef. We got a whole bunch of Homelands cards. Carnivorous Plant and some Dark. Oh, no! And then Coral Reef. Master of Death. That is a multicolor and sin. Hey, thanks for joining in. See someone just dropped in. If you are just joining in, please let me know down in the chat so that I know you're here. Appreciate you stopping in. And let me know if you're subscribed already. Let's see. There's the Master of Death. And where is the sin from Final Fantasy? Magic the Gathering. Let's see. Well, there's the Wandering Minstrel, Balthier, and there is Sin, Spira's Punishment. Alright, so there's another order. This one has 7 cards. So we've got Sin, Spira's Punishment, Master of Death, Coral Reef from Homelands, Carnivorous Plant from the Dark, Leaping Lizard from Homelands, Nimberdell Watcher Foil from the Special Edition, and a Silver Quill Pledge Mage. 4, 5, 6, 7. But I appreciate you hanging out. Trying to figure out all the ways that I can make this a full-time gig. But it takes a lot of time and work to make content, pack orders, all that stuff. And when you're trying to do something that is focused around generosity, profit is usually hard to come by. or even just enough to make ends meet. So I've still got my full-time job and all that fun stuff. This is order 5423. But I appreciate you hanging out with us here. Don't know why that moves so much. All right, next order. We got some Lorwyn Eclipse cards, some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. Mostly Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. Wait, how many? All right. All right. Lorwyn Eclipsed. Wild Unraveling. Does this not have art? Because that's going to make it hard for me to find here. It's a blue card. There it is. Michelangelo Mutant BFF. There's Game Master. There he is. Lord Dreg. Oh, is that foil? It is. I found the card, guys. Lessons from Life again. Hello, thanks for stopping in. If you wouldn't mind letting me know if you are hanging out for a little bit, let me know in the chat so I can know who I'm talking to. But thanks for stopping by. I'm Harmless. I run the website for free Magic the Gathering cards. And I figured I'd pack some orders on a live stream so that people can see that I'm actually doing this. And to try and find some new friends, because I like hanging out with y'all. So if you're new here, please let me know in the chat. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on anything with the Harmless Card Bank. And if you have any questions, you can let me know as well. Let's see. Saved by the Shell. Got some, there it is. this a big part of this drop was my box from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. Usually it takes a few weeks for us to get cards into the card bank, and then a couple weeks to pack orders. But I appreciate y'all being here and hanging out. Aruku. And then Fugitive Droid. Donatello. There's a Fugitive Droid. Then we've got Escape Tunnel, Exemplar Right of Light, and a Trafficker. Escape Tunnel, is that foil? Non-foil. There it is. There's the non-foil one. But let's see. Then Exemplar of Light, that's a white card. So when you're placing orders, you get 2 rares or mythics, a bunch of a bunch of commons and uncommons. We don't change rarity limitations based on foil or non-foil. So if you are lucky enough to find a card that you want in both foil and non-foil, you can get 2 of the same card, that type of thing. And those limitations are based on just making the bank something that can't necessarily be taken advantage of. We recently set it up so that if you want to place an order, you do have to create an account on the website, because we had some people who are taking advantage in ways that was not great. So we try and run things by the honor system, but sometimes that doesn't work. So let's see, one. Let's see. Hey, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. If you're new here, I'm Harmless, and I give Magic the Gathering cards away. So let's see. That order is now done. 5425 now. Let's see. 4 cards in this order. Spike Wheel Acrobat. This one's from Ravnica Allegiance. There it is. Another Little Lita. Is Little Lita like a pretty good card? There's a bunch of people that have ordered this from the set so far. There it is. Lazov, the Multifarious. I know what this card does. I still don't really know what Multifarious means, though. Let's see. Where are you? Let's see. Hey, how's it going? We're chilling. I'm packing orders, guys. Doing the best I can with the time that I have. Let's see. So, Austere Command is the last one for this one. This is a small order. Guys, I know that you can get 7 cards a month, but it's always kind of nice when I get an order every once in a while that's like, hey, I only really want 3 or 4 cards. Feels like I'm getting through things a little bit more quickly that way. But, appreciate you being here either way. If you're hanging out in chat, let me know. Because that way I know who I'm talking to. And if you have any questions about the project, please also let me know. I've been doing this. I've been giving Magic cards away for about 6 years, but this version of it has been going for about a little over a year now. So, I appreciate your support and you hanging out in here, because I can't do it without you. Kentaro. Let's see. Where is Austere Command? Oh, where is Austere Command? Oh, boy. Is that it? Nope, that's a Safara. Hey, thanks for joining in. I just saw that someone else popped in. Appreciate you being here. If you have any questions about what it's like to run the website for free Magic cards, please let me know down in the chat. Where is this card? I know I have one. It's going to be the last card I see, because that's generally what happens here. Kill for the Ages. Scale Lord. Where is Austere Command? What am I missing? It's going to be like... Oh, come on. Let's see. Oh, there is one card. If this is the Austere Command, I'm going to be... Nope, that's a Leyline. This is definitely one of the frustrating things about doing this, is sometimes I will just have trouble finding a card. And if you want to talk about losing momentum in a project that you're working on, that will do it. Because, like, I know that I have seen this card in the last few days, and I am pretty sure that no one else ordered it. So right now, it's going to be like stuck to another card here. And then things just slow down so much. Angel of Ruins, Volpain Harvester, Devastating Mastery. Look at these beautiful foils. Cartographer's Hawk, Skyblade, Seal Plume Marshal. Hey, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, you read that right. I'm Harmless. I built the website for free Magic the Gathering cards. And I am currently packing them, even though I am missing a single card out of this order, and it is infuriating right now because I know that I've seen this austere command, and I just need to find it. Come on. Spark Rupture, From the Rubble, Jet, Terminus, Guardian's Spectacular Pileup. Okay. That doesn't belong there. But if you're hanging out in chat and you're curious, ask me any questions you might have around my website, my project, everything I'm doing, and I will be happy to answer them as best I can. I would also really, really love to find this austere command that I know I saw, but it's going to be put in like a random place that I just completely missed. Or I put them in the wrong area, because sometimes, like, because I have them all separated by color, sometimes I will put them back in the wrong color. Huh? Hey, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. See that we got 2 people watching right now. I really appreciate. There it is. See? There it is. I just put it in the wrong place. I knew I had this card. Oh, gosh. That's so frustrating. There's the austere command, and we've just got a few more. Okay, I just put some rares back in with some commons and uncommons, and that was frustrating. Let's see. Can you hear me? Can someone tell me if they can hear me? Because I'm going to be super bummed if I've been talking for the last 3 hours, if I've been talking for the last hour and 10 minutes and no one can hear me. So that would be awesome if you would just let me know that you can hear me. If that's the only thing you put in the chat, that would make my day very happy. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate you. Because people keep kind of going in and out. Is this your guys' first time seeing my channel, or are you coming from Instagram, TikTok, something like that? Or even Patreon? All right, next order. 5426. Hey, well, appreciate you being here. Yo, Dub Tank, awesome. Appreciate you hanging out. Will, big guy, I appreciate you too for the recommendation. Dub Tank can obviously speak to the fact that I do, in fact, send people free magic cards, but I haven't done a live stream of people of packing orders ever because I didn't have a great way to do it with the cameras that I had. But I bought a cheap digital camera from Target today, and it's working okay. I mean, it's not like the best camera ever, but it works. Yo, Dub Tank, happy to do it. Let's see. Ah, the machines. Hey, how's everyone doing? I appreciate y'all stopping in. There it is. There's Deadly Derision. Next card is the Knight of the New Coalition. Also from March the Machines. Big guy. It's pretty. So the reason why they're so different in like feel and look is because they're made by different manufacturers, and so like one of the major distributors within and manufacturers in the U.S. is a company called Cardamundi, and they do okay. But like I know that there's a lot of people in the U.S. that um prefer getting stuff from Japanese distributors just because they like the feel of the cards. But I don't know who the distributor is in the UK, but I know that Cardamundi is one of the main ones in the US. Hey y'all, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you stopping in. I'm Harmless. I give Magic the Gathering cards away. If you want to order some free cards, go ahead and go to the link that's down in the description of this video. I appreciate y'all hanging out here with me. Hoverstone Pilgrim and a Bog Slivers Embrace. But yeah, they're quite literally just being made with different different paper. So what made me want to go down this route? Personal experience, my friend. So like I'm not a super wealthy guy. I've just been really fortunate with support from family and things like that. And like there was a long time in my life where I just didn't make enough money to even have a hobby. And so I know what that feeling is like. And so when I got introduced to Magic the Gathering in 2018, I had someone give me a bunch of cards, and that feeling is just an incredible feeling to have that kind of support. And I noticed that, like, Magic the Gathering is just crazy expensive. And being generosity is a big part of my personal just importance in life. And so I decided to I started this project back in 2020, and I did monthly commander deck giveaways. And there was a lot of people who just got super disappointed that they wouldn't win the deck. And so I started to think about whether there would be a way for me to get more cards to more people And so I took my website that I was using to sell merch and um, decided to see if I could just give cards away. And it worked. And a year later, I've shipped more than 5,000 orders of cards all over the world. Um, it's been a extremely fulfilling endeavor. It's been a lot of work. And right now, I'm trying to figure out ways to monetize without um, without taking away from the fact that this is a project that's based around generosity. And so um, that's kind of how it all started and where I landed, and it's something that I will continue to do. And hopefully, bit by bit, it will be something that is more sustainable for me on a personal level. Let's see. Where's Dovin? There we go. Yeah, the American boxes seem to have less quality. So we got Dovin Grand Arbiter. Sorry if you guys can't really see this because I'm still learning how this will all work. Doc Ock's Tentacles, Hoverstone Pilgrim, Steel Wrecking Ball, Knight of the New Coalition, and a Deadly Derision. What other questions do you guys have? All right, so let's try this. Is that better? All right. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I guess I'm not gonna make any big changes right now, just because it would take too much time. But I'll keep that in mind for next time and see if there's a way that I can make an adjustment. I appreciate the feedback, man. Can't get better without feedback. Dawnlight Archer. That foil it is. Stoic Grove Guide. That's a green black. Glamorite. Puppeteer Click and Bilbo. Yeah, I will say that as far as content goes, the hardest part about making content is having great lighting and great audio. Um, like, there's a lot of things that you can deal with in like editing and things like that, but when it comes to like just having what you need to make a good video, uh, lighting is a pain. It takes so much time. But let's see. Puppeteer Click, where are you? There it is. Commander 2017. Those were the first Commander decks that I ever played with, and that is almost 10 years ago. Dear Lord. Yeah, that's been years and years of me trying to make it as good as it can possibly be. I've started using my I got uh these Rode microphones, not sponsored, that have really upgraded my game. And then as far as camera goes, I mostly use my phone, but I've recently started using my rear camera instead of my front camera. And everyone's all like, that makes better content. And you're like, it can't be that much better. But then I did it, and I am noticing it. And it's also affecting how likely people are to watch my videos. So I'm glad I made that change. Let's see, Bilbo. Big guy, are there any sites? Are there any sets that you're really excited about that are coming up in the future, or nothing really piquing your interest yet? I will say I'm very, very, very excited about. I'm still really excited about Secret Six Haven. Oh yeah, Reality Fracture. Um, how long have you been playing Magic? Like, were you around for Planar Chaos or no? Okay. So there was, you can look it up if, I don't know if you've ever used a tool like Scryfall or anything to like kind of like look up cards. Yeah, my wallet regrets it too. Um, uh, there was a set from around like 2006, 2007 called Planar Chaos, and it's the first time that Wizards ever really tried to do anything weird with the color pie. So if you've ever like played on Arena or anything like that, and you've seen cards like Mana Tithe, that's a white counterspell, that came from Planar Chaos, and I'm really hoping Mana Box is good too. I'm really hoping that we get some Planar Chaos stuff where they mess around with the color pie. I know that there are a lot of people that don't necessarily like that, but I think it's fun. And as a commander player, that goes a long way in kind of getting effects into commander decks. Who do you run for your commanders? Midnight Clock. While you're typing, I play. Right now, I've been playing a lot of Bridget, Clan of. Oh, ooh, Ezio is fun. Oh, that's cool. Precon nights are always fun. I think that especially as precons honestly get more and more powerful, it just kind of makes things more interesting, and you're not running into too many crazy combos until they actually put infinite combos in precons, which is still funny to me that they do that. Prismari command. Yeah, that I'm still that's still funny to me. Like I feel like that should be something they should avoid doing in precons. It's just kind of crazy that we even got to that point. Let's see. Prismari command. That might be back here. All right. Well, I'm gonna finish up this last order. My favorite precon is from recent years is probably I think the most fun precon out of the box that I've played was the one. It's a red white uh uh, artifact and equipment one from Commander Legends. I it the creature starts with a W. I don't remember what his name is. It's not Wilhelm because that's the blue black one. Wilhelm, the Wilhelm one. Uh, Dub. I mean, I've gotten a chance to collaborate with some people. Like I got to do um the multiple collaborations now with Dead on Board, which I like. The T Beard is my brother-in-law, so that's always fun. And he's just blowing up now. He's doing such incredible work. So that's really cool. Um, if I could pick anyone to work with, like future dream stuff, I would absolutely love to play on Shuffle Up and Play. Just because I love how fun focused those games are, and it's just a cool with the professor, and it's frustrating because like it's not just because he's like the biggest Magic YouTuber. That's not why I want to do it. He just seems like a fun guy to play with. Um, so, but I would say thanks, Dub. I've talked with Ben Bateman. I met him in person at uh, PAX Unplugged this year, and I did reach out about getting on to Shuffle Up and Play. Um, but he's been so busy. So I think I'll reach out again soon, see if anything maybe has come up. But right now, he's pretty deep into this season of Shuffle Up and Play, and he just made the switch to full time content. So that would be cool. Yo, big guy, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you being here. But I love the game, and um I'm not necessarily like, oh, I'm getting a phone call, guys. I'm gonna have to hop off the stream, but thanks for hanging out. I'll see you all later.